Aries, this week, new opportunities. Follow your heart and move on. Let's see which cards you have. Your first card is the Page of Cups. There's a wonderful opportunity coming towards you, but are you ready to receive it? Do you want it? Do you need it? What would you like? This week, you need to make up your mind because there's still a lot of stormy water going on around you, but not only you, for all of us at the moment. So this week is about making up your mind what you want to do and which direction you want to go in. However, at the same time, you need to accept what's being given to you too, because if you can't do that, then you can't move forwards. Because here your Six of Swords says, time to move on, leave the past behind, make some new decisions, get some new ideas, know exactly what you want to do, forge ahead, whatever it is, pay the ferryman and cross the river Styx, because something absolutely amazing is coming towards you now. This is your knight in shining armour, and if it's a lover, then and if it isn't and it's a new opportunity, grasp it like crazy with both hands and move forwards as swiftly as you possibly can, because the horse is going at speed. Make this a really good week for you, Aries, because it's been tough lately, and allow yourself to start carving a nice new path forwards and take hold of all the opportunities that are coming towards you. Taurus, this week, a little bit of soul searching, getting that financial plan in place, and a wee bit more patience. Let's see what the cards have got to say for you. Your first card is the Hermit. You need to take a long, hard look at exactly what you want and what you need. Perhaps you need a few hours out, or maybe a day out, or maybe a weekend away. But you need to get some time and some peace and quiet for you to understand exactly what you need going forwards, because this is a really important time now, not just for you, for every single star sign. We're in the thick of it at the moment, and you've got to work out exactly what is right and exactly what you need going forwards. What is it that's going to make you the wealthy person, the successful person that you know you can be? Who is that person? How are you going to do it? What do you want to do? The Hermit is asking you to pay attention to everything, understand your needs, understand your plan going forwards, because your King of Pentacles comes in here and he says you can have everything you want. The success that you're wanting is waiting on a plate. But sometimes it's not just about financial success. It actually is about how abundant we are within ourselves, because our abundance and our wealth and our success is all about how much we give. Do you give too much? Do you give everything to everybody else but forget to give to you? Is that why this card has come forwards? Is this where I need to tell you you need to just be that little bit selfish now and stop giving at 150% and start being quintessentially selfish and start giving to you? I think that's the secret of your success. Give less, as the Chinese say. Eat equals more, because when you give a little bit less, everybody else is a little bit greedy and they want a little bit more from you. So if you just keep giving 0.5% only every time, your wealth and your abundance is gonna get there. So your success in your bank account and your success around you is going to be great. You just don't need to spend out all the time, literally from your wallet or your card, and or from yourself. Learn to give to you first, and then everything will be plain sailing. However, the setting that you find yourself in at the moment says that you're a little impatient. Well, I got a feeling I had this card for you last week, and I said you're a bit like a bull in a china shop. You don't like being patient. Well, guess what? It's come back this week. So you've got to be patient, Taurus, because Rome wasn't built in a day. You've got to take your time. You've got to work out exactly what you want, because your Hermit here says, think carefully. Your King of Pentacles says, take your time. Know how to give in balance. Get those scales balanced on your giving energy. Be patient, because everything is coming to you. You've just got to want it. So do you know what? Tell the universe you're ready to receive, and it will start coming towards you. Enjoy this week. Gemini, this week, a little bit of balancing, a little bit of resilience, and even more so, stand your ground. Let's have a look at your cards. Your first card is the Two of Pentacles. I love this card because it's like juggling everything, whilst everything around you is in slight chaos. But out of chaos comes some order and comes balance, because order is balance. You know which direction you want to go in at the moment, but you've got situations and circumstances around you that aren't being very clever, and you've got to navigate all those problems. But you've got it within you because you're strong and you're passionate and you can do this, and you know exactly what you want to do and how you want to do it. So put those two pentacles together and start moving forwards as the Ace of Pentacles and give yourself a brand new opportunity. Don't dilly-dally all over the place. Know exactly what you want to do and how you want to do it, because it's happening. Because your Nine of Wands here says, oh, you've done your bit and you're a bit burdened and you've got to find some more resilience to fight another battle. But you know what? You can do it, because like I said to you here on your Two of Pentacles, you've got the energy, you've got the determination, you've got the spirit. And those 9 wands there, your creativity is working overtime. Everything behind the scenes is going at full pelt. The hamster needs some new trainers because that wheel he's on is going round and round at full pelt ahead. So make everything work for you. Do what you need to do, because you're going to have plenty of time soon to lick your wounds in the right way before you start your new venture, because everything's coming in for you. However, there may be some detractors around you, some naysayers going, oh, I wouldn't do that if I was you. But that's the thing, they're not you, are they? No. They're definitely not you. They haven't got a clue what you're trying to do or what you're really trying to achieve. But sometimes that's because you keep everything deep inside you and you're on a secret squirrel mission. Well, anyway, stand up for what you believe in. Know that you're doing the right thing. Know that you're going on the right path. And it may be the slightly tougher path, but you've got this. Because even though you're a bit battle worn at the moment, your Nine of Wands is a lovely card, and you can do this. You can move forwards in the direction that you want to go in. Cancer, this week, a bit of an ending, then you've got a bit of optimism, followed by some compassion. Your first card is a Ten of Swords. It's not the best card in the pack. In fact, it's the worst card in the pack. But do you know what? After something finishing, after something maybe getting the better of you, after something absolutely exhausting you and depleting you of every single energy reserve and every thought process going, you can get some rebirth. You can start again. You can start moving forwards. You can start planning. In fact, you can start an awful lot of things. You're going to rise up from this, because the past is now the past. The door is shutting on the past, or let's say the door has shut on the past. It's been a tough time, but we're all in this together because we're all going through this tough time of change. This month, or rather this week, rise up from what's been getting you down. Know that you've done your absolute best. Be really proud of yourself, because your next card is the Sun, and you've got every right to feel positive and optimistic about how the future is going to start working out for you. Know what you want, because this horse here is going to start moving forwards. Luckily, he's going to move forwards one leg at a time, one step at a time. So it's not a rush, so you can plan, because your Ten of Swords here says, get 10 ideas together, get some desire, get some clarity about what you want to do, because the sun is on your horizon, and whatever it is you want to do, you can make it happen. Because here, the Queen of Cups, she wants to give you everything. She wants to give you that lovely emotional intelligence, that lovely emotional intuition. You know what you want. And yes, you're battered and bruised, because we can see the Queen's got her arm in a sling. But you know what? You can get on and you can start doing what you like. But also the Queen is sat here, and a queen doesn't get off her throne. The Queen allows everything to come towards her. This is your time to allow life to be kind to you for once. Work out what it is that you want to feel optimistic about. Work out what you want to feel really good about, because the Queen is going to allow this all to come towards you. And in your emotional levels, you are going to start feeling so good, because you've got the Sun sat right behind you. Everything is going to come into a better way for you now. Enjoy this week, start planning, and go forwards. Leo, this week, financial opportunity, a little bit of sadness, but then you've got some inner strength. Let's see what the cards say. Your first one is the Ace of Pentacles. There's new opportunities coming towards you, but do you want them? Better make up your mind, because the aces always bring something new to us. Whatever this opportunity is, and even if it involves money or some financial gain, If that does, then it's good. Seize it, take it, start. Whatever this opportunity is, run with it, because you've been waiting for ages. Not just this week, not last week, not this month. You've been waiting for ages for this to happen. Grasp it, seize it. Whatever's on offer, take it, because it's really going to work out for you. And maybe it's better than actually you're thinking. So be positive in how you view it. Grasp it with both hands and run like crazy in the opposite direction with it. Be like the monkey in the night, like a thief. Steal it, take it, and run as fast as you can with it, because this is what you've been waiting for. And yes, your Five of Cups here says that you are going to feel sad a little bit about walking away from certain situations. And actually, I'm not going to use the word sadness. I'm going to use the word guilty, because you're feeling a bit guilty about leaving the past behind. Listen, hey, guess what? Only feel guilty if you've actually committed a really bad crime. But just walking away from situations, that's not a bad crime. It means you've got to be quintessentially selfish for you. And cups are all about giving, and you've got to give something to you. And the past belongs in the past, and you cannot keep repeating the same patterns. Allow those cups to go in that flowing river. Walk over that bridge and go to your new destiny, wherever that may be. Allow it to happen, because your strength card comes in and it says you've got that inner strength, that inner courage to achieve what you want to do now. And the horse here in this picture is galloping really, really quickly. Start moving smartly. Start moving forwards as quick as you possibly can. Don't waste any time now. Don't procrastinate. Don't feel guilty about the past, because guess what? This is your time now, Leo. Grasp it, run like crazy, and go. Virgo, this week, a bit of focus, a bit of hope, and a bit of one step at a time. Because this week is going to be big for you. I've got 3 major arcana cards for you, Virgo. It's all change. It's all happening. Let's see what they are. First one, the Chariot card. Part of you has got to fall away. Part of you has now got to be determined, focused, and enabled yourself to move on, and move on at a pace, because these horses are galloping, and they're galloping really, really fast, because they're towing the chariot, and we're in a race. Did you know that? We're in a race. We're in a race to get somewhere, actually to the start of your new race, because we're in this change period now, and you've made your plans, you know what you want, and you know how you're going to do it. So start focusing. Let the old part of you that's been causing you a problem for a very long time fall away, because that part hasn't been very useful and it hasn't been giving you all the right answers. But now you know what you need. Focus, start getting that determination together and start moving forwards, because your star card comes along and it says there is hope on the horizon. But again, in this card, you can see that there's a stone falling away. That stone is the part of you that's also in this card that's got to fall away. And if you're doubting yourself at this point in time, you're going, oh, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if it's going to be right for me. Oh, I don't know what I want and need. Yes, you do. Stop procrastinating. Get on with it. Let old part of you disappear. Just tell it to go away. Because there's loads of hope on your horizon. There's loads of stuff that you want to do. Traditionally, this card is about relationships, but relationships is relating with anything and anyone, even though we traditionally put relationship to our intimate emotional relationship. Wherever this falls, focus on it. Know that you've got to start doing everything in a different way, and you've made your new plans, you've got your new direction, and you need to start moving forwards. Because your Hanged Man is saying, get every part of your life organised now. Your health, wealth, fitness and relationships. Because we have the 4 pillars in this card, and that's what health, wealth, fitness and relationships are all about. Think carefully, one step at a time. The 4 pillars are also the number 4 in numerology. One step at a time. Stability. Stability in process. Okay? Go slowly. Know what you need to do. Make sure you write everything down so you know exactly what you're up to. Don't think it. And you'll get there. Okay? Enjoy this week. It's huge. Libra, this week, a new direction and some clarity. A little bit of insecurity, but some creative exploration coming up for you. Let's see which cards you got. Your first one is the Ace of Swords. Think carefully, think clearly, know exactly what you're doing, know exactly what you need and which direction you want to go in, because this is about mental clarity but it's also about new directions. Use that sword to start moving forwards, and know that what you want and need isn't necessarily what others think you want and need, but you've got to go forwards with what you know you need this week. Because in this picture we also have the crown, and we also have two different trees, and that's signifying a relationship. Is that a relationship with you, Libra? Is that you on your own in a relationship? Have you just got to tighten all your cogs on your wheel to get you functioning properly? Because Libra, you're about the scales, you're about balance. Get balance and harmony now, so that you can get the balance, so you can move forwards. Go in the direction that you need to go in, because you know exactly what you want to do. You don't need to hold on to the past anymore, Libra. We've been there, done that. Now move forwards, because this is your time, your golden opportunity. Because your Five of Pentacles comes in here and it says, oh, you're going to feel a little bit insecure, but you're only going to feel insecure if you don't really know what you're doing. Know what you're doing. Get your balance. Get your harmony. Because then, when you've got balance and harmony, you don't need to feel insecure. You don't need to feel like you could lose everything. You could make the wrong choices. You could do everything wrong. You've got to start believing in yourself. Okay? Know exactly what you're doing. This ace is super powerful. This card really shouldn't be here, but it's in here just to give you a little bit of a kick and say, come on, don't doubt yourself anymore. Be proud of what you're going to be achieving. Be proud of your new plan, of your new idea, of your new direction. Start moving forwards with it. Because your Page of Wands comes in here and he says, guess what? I've got a fabulous new idea. I've got a great new creative project. I'm going to do it. And it's in its infancy because I'm just planning it at the moment, but it'll enable me to go forwards. It'll enable me to do what I want to do. So this is all good. Don't be super sensitive about it. Know exactly what you want to do and how you want to do it. Put your passion, put your belief into this, because it's one of the best projects you've ever had. Go in that direction this week and everything's going to start working out for you. Scorpio, this week, holding on a bit tightly, a bit of wish fulfillment and some new ideas with mental clarity. Let's see which cards you have. Four of Pentacles. He says, you're holding on tightly and you're not sure where your money's going at the moment. Maybe you need to reassess everything. Maybe you need to come up with some ideas as to what you want and how you want to do it. Maybe you just need to let go a little bit, because sometimes when you hold on too tightly to things, it stops everything coming towards you. It's a bit like you're a control freak at the moment, Scorpio. That doesn't fit you at all, does it? Really? No. Yeah. Hey, Scorpio. Sometimes money and sometimes abundance are a little tricky for us, but you know what? You can do it. Rejig your finances, let go of some ideas, let go of certain issues. Start believing in what you want, because there's a lot of security around you. So maybe you need to move things around to make everything work for you, whether that's financially or within any other sphere, because this is just a general reading. But actually, because he's holding on to the pentacles, it's the picture, it's the metaphor of stop holding on so tightly to things. So that means you're fearing an outcome. Don't fear anything. Embrace an outcome, because maybe that outcome might be good for you. Maybe that outcome is actually making you do something a little bit more positive. So wherever this is fitting for you, wherever you need to let go of trying to control something so much or trying to hold on to something so much, let go this week, because it's going to really be good for you. Because your Nine of Cups comes in and it says, hey, look, the universe is trying to give you 9 new wishes. What do you want? What are those 9 new wishes? What are those 9 needs that you want? Because a wish is a bit of a desire and it's a bit like a dream, so it never really comes true. But if you have 9 needs, what are your 9 needs? But at the bottom of this picture, we also have the bumblebee. Don't feel resentful about the past, because the past is the past. Move on, move forwards, next. Fill these cups with 9 new ideas about what you need to do, because perhaps from letting go a little bit here and allowing something new to come in, these are going to start filling up nicely and turning out in the way that you need them to. Because your Page of Swords says, actually, do you know what? You've got some really good ideas. What are your good ideas? Do you need a new job? Do you need to be doing something different? What is it that you need to do? Is that joined in with your Pentacles card here? What is it that you want to do? Do you need to switch everything up and start moving forwards in a different direction? Where's that direction? Is that in your work? Is that in your family life? Is that in your emotional life? Where is it? Where is it falling? Whatever it is that you need to do this week, start moving forward, start making your plans, to start working out what you want, get those 9 new desires and needs in place, because it's all going to start happening for you. Just let go a little bit of the control and everything will start moving on for you. Sagittarius, this week, a little bit of Cinderella, a little bit of love, and a little bit of justice. Let's see what's happening. Your first card, I always call this the Cinderella card. Traditionally, it's about emotional hurt and emotional pain, but as you can see, the girl in this picture, she sat in her rags, and that's why I call it Cinderella, because Cinderella felt rubbish running around the kitchens in the bottom of the castle doing everything for her ugly sisters. I want you to go to the ball this week. I want you to get your glad rags on. I want you to start being proud of what you've done, what you've achieved, and where you're going. Those are the 3 swords. What you've done, what you've achieved, and where you're going. Allow yourself to find that new direction. Allow yourself to be proud of what you've done so far, because life hasn't been easy lately. In fact, it's been quite tough, and you've had a few knocks and bangs. But do you know what? Dust yourself off now. Know exactly which direction you're going, because everything's starting to move forwards for you in a very, very nice way. Because your Ace of Cups comes in and it says, we want to give you whatever it is that you would like. Traditionally, the card of love, but you've got to love yourself, and the universe is giving you that love. So learn to take it, learn to accept it. Whatever is on offer coming towards you, whatever the hand is gifting you this week, take it. Accept it. Just say thank you. You don't need to give back in return. You don't need to do anything else other than to say thank you and to really appreciate everything that's coming towards you. The only thing is, when we get the Ace of Cups come towards us, sometimes it feels a little bit overwhelming. Sometimes we feel that we don't deserve it. Sometimes it's a little bit too much. But actually, on this occasion, take it, accept it, love it, enjoy it. Do whatever you need to do with it, but just have it come towards you. Allow it. Don't give out so much. Sit there very nicely and it will come towards you. Your plans are starting to fall into place, Sagittarius. This week is going to be really good for you, because your Justice card comes in and she says, look, everything's going to start going in the direction that you need. You will get the justice that you want, because emotionally you know you've been done over. You know you've been done over on many different levels, and now you've got your opportunity to actually rise up and be you. You can be the justice in this card. You can have everything that you want. You can have the mental clarity, you can have the new direction, and you can have the balance and harmony that you've been missing from your life. This week, allow everything to come towards you, because your Ace of Cups and your Justice together are saying lovely things are coming for you. Enjoy. Capricorn, this week, cut your ties, a little bit of joy, and looking further afield. Let's see what your cards have to say. This week, you need to cut your ties with someone or something. You need to walk away. It's not going to fill you with too much joy, because it's tinged with a bit of sadness, but maybe there's a situation around you that you can't get the better of. And in fact, at many times, it's got the better of you. It's frustrated you. It's annoyed you. It's upset you. Maybe it's hurt you. But whatever it is this week, you need to walk away from it. Just make the decision and move on. Because sometimes we have to let go. Sometimes we have to get off that rock. Sometimes we have to move forwards, because it's the only thing that we can do. And it is the best for everything and everyone around us, because it puts you on a new path. And that's what this week and the next couple of weeks, Capricorn, are for you. Because we're coming to the end of Pluto and Capricorn. We've had a lot of pressure over the last few weeks with it, and going forwards, the pressure is going to be off, because you've learnt your lesson. You know what you need to do now. You're being released from the past, so let the past stay in the past and move forwards. Because your Four of Wands comes in here and it says, this is a time for joy and celebration. But if you're still feeling upset about this one, it's not going to be too clever, is it? Look, embrace something new, embrace something bold, embrace something better. Allow everything to start moving forwards here, because everything that you need is waiting for you. Don't hold back. start allowing yourself to enjoy life a little bit more, because your Three of Wands comes in here, and this is fabulous because you can look further afield. Where is it you need to look further afield? But also this is about your ship coming in. Is it that you're going to do really well on a project? Is it that there's a brand new idea come up that you want to execute? What is it that you want to do? Where is the success that you're looking for? Where is it coming from? Because this is about traveling across water or people from the other side. The ship coming in, the ship brings gold coins. The ship brings wonders. What is it that's coming towards you, or what is it that you would like, and what is it that you're working towards? This week, embrace all of it and start allowing it all to happen. Walk away from the past and allow good things to come towards you. Aquarius, this week, the end of your world as you know it. A little bit of self-care and some new financial opportunities. Let's see what your cards say for you. Well, your first card is the universe. You've come to the end of a journey now, so you can start a brand new one. Which shall we focus on? Shall we focus on the end, or shall we focus on the beginning? Here in this card, there's a lady stuck in the rock. That means you've got far too much baggage carrying around you. You need to offload, because you can't start the new journey with everything in your skip. Cut yourself out of the rock. Get rid of all the excess baggage that you don't need, because there's a new journey coming up for you. You just need a little bit of time to reflect and think about things, but you've got to set yourself free now. You've got to allow yourself to start moving on, because this is your time, Aquarius, and it's in more ways than one, because you've got Pluto starting to join you back in Aquarius in November, and boy, you've got a 20-year romance going on with Pluto. Your plan needs to be in place and for exactly what you want to do and how you want to do it and which direction you want to go in. So get rid of things in the past that have plagued you for the last while. Well, actually quite a long time. Work out exactly what you want, which direction you're going in, because it's all going to start happening for you now. Here, Temperance card says, you can have a little bit of you time. You can recharge your batteries. The Chinese say you can't drink from an empty well, which means you've got to charge yourself back up. Maybe have a short break. Whatever it is, you've got plenty of people around you who can take care of you, who can do things for you. So a little bit of delegation perhaps. But get yourself back on form, because the last while has taken it out of you. You've been having to come to this conclusion. This is a situation that's forced your hand, and there's nothing else you can do about it other than move forwards. You're coming into a great time now, so don't look back with anger, as they say. Look forwards with positivity, because the Queen of Pentacles comes in here and she says, do you know what? You can have everything that you want because you sit on your own bank account. The abundance that you want is coming towards you, and that abundance is rising because you've got your Temperance card sat here, and the Temperance card is saying you can have everything you want. Reassess everything. Know that you've got to give to you. Know that you've got to redress everything. Stop giving out to everybody else. Start giving back to you, and your money and your own emotional well-being are going to start looking an awful lot better. You're coming into a really, really good time. So be patient, take your time, but let go of the past, move on now, and embrace the future. Pisces, this week, the Wheel of Fortune, a bit of patience and perseverance, and a little bit of inheritance. Who knew? Your Wheel of Fortune comes in, and Lady Luck is really trying to help you. Life needs to become a little bit more balanced, and then she's going to be in there getting you going in the right direction. Slow everything down. No more dramas, no more mega highs and no more mega lows. Keep everything on an even keel, because good fortune is really starting to come towards you. You've just got to allow yourself to get into that vibe, get into that mode, because it's good. Whatever's coming towards you now is everything that you need. You've put in an awful lot of hard work, and it's all about to come back to you. So it's going to pay off. So that balance is going to come in. And where you've doubted yourself before, no longer. You don't need to. Lady Luck's going to help you, because the Seven of Pentacles comes in and she says, you've put in all the hard work. but it's going to start paying dividends very, very soon. Very soon, everything is coming here for you. Because as you can see, you've got apples and pentacles on this tree. And it means your apples have grown, and very soon they're going to be ripe. And very soon, you can take them to market and get lots of money for them. So whatever you've been trying to achieve over the last while, wherever you've been putting in an awful lot of energy into something, and maybe putting it in for an awful lot of nothing, and it's caused you mega highs and mega lows, it's been tough. The rewards are coming towards you. Whether this is in a financial setting, whether it's in an emotional setting, because this is a general reading, we'll just go generally. Whatever's coming towards you is coming very, very soon. Get yourself prepared. Allow it to come towards you. Know that you're good enough, because Lady Luck is really wanting to help you. Get on with it. Because your Six of Pentacles comes in, and this is the card of inheritance. Oh, the universe wants to give you something. It could be a little lottery win. It could be a little gift. It could be some nice money from something that you're trying to sell. Whatever it is that you're trying to do. If you're working on projects and you're hoping that everybody's going to enjoy them and they're going to pay you for them, whatever it is, it's all coming towards you. This week is going to be wonderful for you. And that's really good, because last week, Pisces, you had an awful reading. Really, you had the Tower. You had to be strong. It was a bit seismic. This week, you're getting the reward, because Lady Luck is saying, hello, I'm here. I'm going to help you. Okay? So, embrace everything that's coming towards you. It's going to be good. Life is now starting to get on a much better track for you. Enjoy this week.